have to like fully write like how many bodies you have before you get
like,
on the show.
Wait, Jess, look who I'm with. The freshman that like tongued your fucking ex-boyfriend. Say hi.
The worst part is that she was a freshman.
Boner fucking alert. Welcome back to Gossip with Grace, Unfiltered, the podcast. I'm your host, Grace, duh. And I don't know if we can cut to the TD board over here, but I'm not with Kate. And as you can see, we're in a very different setting today. And that's because I have a very close friend of mine, Miss Jessica Musraca here. And she is not only watching Love Island, but she is surviving Love Island as the ex-girlfriend of TJ Palma, as recent bombshell on Love Island. We are here to discuss how she's doing.
Yeah.
So, Jess, are you excited?
I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that you're here. And Jess, again, had the courage to come on and tell us all things TJ. So it's gonna get good. So if you're interested, keep watching. Yay. So Jess, as you can see, I fully rented a studio for you to talk about this because I was sick for you. Like I was ill at the thought. And I thank God that it didn't happen to me, if I'm being honest.
No, I know. Everyone is like, are you okay?
I know. I wanted to ask, like, how have you been talking to everyone, or have you only been, like, reaching out to, like, or not reaching out, but responding to certain people?
I've gotten, like, so many text messages. Like, people that I don't even talk to anymore.
Oh,
like,
I bet.
People from high school, people from, like, different high schools, like, everyone, like, it's so weird because, like, how did you even know? I guess because, like, I posted him on my Instagram. So, like, everyone knew I was dating him, but, like, it's so weird. Like, the amount, and, like, also the amount of DMs I've been getting on Instagram.
From random people?
Yes.
Saying what?
I've gotten, like, I deleted Instagram, like, I had to. Because
Mhm.
I was getting, like, I was in private. So I was getting, like, so many DMs. Like, when you go on, like, request, it said, like, 100. I'm not kidding.
Oh, my God.
It's just, like, people, like, I don't even know. There were so many. There was one girl that was like, some of them are really funny. They're like, hey girl, like, just to let you know, like, your man's not on a business trip. He's actually on Love Island.
Oh
like,
my
there's
God.
like stuff like that. Then there's girls like, oh my God, like, spill the tea. Like, please, like, let us know, like, how TJ is or something like that. Or like, I didn't even get to read all of them. Others were like from Tampa. Like, obviously I don't believe everything, but some girls were like, now that like TJ's public, like I just want to let you know, like, and like coming out about like stuff that like apparently he did during our relationship, like there's a lot.
Oh,
so, like,
my God.
on top of like all of this stuff happening, like there's people like literally like not harassing me, that's not the right word, but like coming at me like a little bit. And
I was
like,
going to say, like,
I deleted all social media, but like my friends have been sending me like people like commenting on like my TikToks and like stuff like that. Like I haven't seen anything.
I know. I didn't even want to look at your socials because I was like scared.
Yeah.
But that's the thing with Love Island.
Yeah.
Like he couldn't have picked a better fucking show to like get you involved with this because the fans are crazy.
I know.
Like
they will find out everything about you. And like I had a feeling that they were gonna like find me. But like I didn't think that I would be getting that many DMs.
No, that's insane.
Yeah.
I would love to know how like how much your followers went up.
I honestly,
do you want me to check and tell you?
Yeah, you can.
Because I won't tell you anything else.
I
because
also
I
went
don't want it to
private
be,
though. Like after I like deleted all social media, and then people were telling me that I was getting like text on.
How many did you have before you deleted? Do you know? Like roughly
2,200, I think.
Yeah, you gained like 200.
Yeah, like it's like
then.
crazy, and like I went private, so I haven't even checked like how many requests I've gotten. But
I
like
know.
I had over 100 requests in my DMs, like crazy.
Like,
but now I'm private. So.
How did you like meet, and when did you meet? Like how long? I need to know everything. How long were you together? Like the whole like I guess the stats of the relationship, if you will.
We went to the University of Tampa together, so that's how I met him. It ended up happening that like the group of girls I met like were also his friends, so we just had like a group of mutual friends and became like one big friend group. And then he just joined a fraternity that was like new to campus, so I became the sweetheart of his frat. So like between like our friends and like sorority and frat stuff, we were just like always together. So that's really just how we met.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So this is like a random question, but isn't he a baseball player?
Yeah.
So he rushed and did baseball?
Yeah.
Busy
They like
man.
let you do both.
That's crazy, actually, honestly.
Yeah.
Busy.
No, yeah.
Was there, so when you guys met, was there
Mm-hmm.
any like thing that you were like, oh, I really like this about him, and like, I guess green flags?
Yeah, there was like, I feel like when I first met him, he was like kind of shy, but like as I got to know him, I feel like the biggest green flag with him is like he's very motivated. Like he like is like really determined, and like
Mhm.
when he sets his mind to something, I feel like he's like gonna get it done, which I really liked about him. So I feel like that was like my biggest green flag
Mhm.
with him.
So, and how long did you guys date?
We dated for like actually dated a year and a half, but we were together from my sophomore year up until like after we graduated
Yeah.
college. So like 3 years.
Oh my goodness. So
Yeah.
you were like seeing a future with him, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Yes. I definitely did, because like I think when you're together with someone for that long, like you do think about a
Yeah.
future, and like we did talk about it. But I think there's like behind the scenes stuff that happened that kind of made me like, I don't know if this is like something I see happening in the future, just because of stuff that went on.
Was
But
it?
like I did hope that we would have a future
Mhm.
together.
No, trust me.
Yeah.
I've been dating Arm. That's how we call my boyfriend on the podcast. We've been dating for less than a year, and I'm like, so
When are we getting married?
are we gonna get married? Like, I'm like, are we having a buffet or a caterer at the wedding? Like, we need to
No,
figure these
that's
things
me
out.
too. I feel like I'm like a relationship girl.
So, with the things that made you kind of doubt, was it like little
Mhm.
things, or was it like something big? Like, was it?
There was like some big things and some little things.
Did he cheat on you?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Well, first off,
It's like not funny, but I feel
no,
like
it's not funny. Like, it's just like, I'm trying to think. I just like racked my brain. I'm like, okay, he wasn't in that challenge where he had to like tell
that's
if
what
he
I'm
cheated.
saying. Like, I think if he was in that challenge, like, I think he would admit it. I would hope he would admit it, because I feel like
Yeah.
all my friends would be like on social media, like,
yeah, like I feel like also there might be like, I don't know how it works, but I always think like, is there like a form they have to fill out where it's like, how
I don't
many people
know.
have you like done this
I've
stuff
thought
with?
about that too.
Or do they just like find out somehow? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like there's so much that goes into the show that we just like don't know about. Like, yeah, like do you have to like fully write like how many bodies you have before
Yeah,
you get
like-
on the show?
and I always wonder, like, not to go off on a tangent, like, what if someone gets like sick? Or get,
Yeah.
like,
Wait, did
like,
you
do they
see
get
that
tested
thing
with
that
the
like
cold
the
sores?
herpes are going around the film?
Well, I don't know how true this is, but I saw a clip. I think it's two separate like razors, but I saw
Okay.
Nick like shaving like down there, and then Austin like shaving his face,
I saw
and then he had
that.
breakouts like the next day.
Yeah.
I'm like, there is no way
No,
that
they have to get
one
like
razor.
STD tested before they go on that
Like
show.
the girls have an entire room to themselves with like
Right.
endless makeup. I doubt they all have one
No,
razor to
no,
share between the
no.
5 of them.
I did see that though.
But to go back, so
Mm.
do you want to talk about what happened?
Basically, it was it was like really weird how it happened. It was like the summer before senior year.
Mhm.
This is really weird how it ties into this, but I was on his laptop watching Love Island.
Oh
I
my
was fully
God.
watching Love Island on his computer. And I think he was like unpacking or something. And we've just gotten back to Tampa. And I remember I was with him and his like youngest brother, and a text popped up on his computer that was like, it was from his roommate. And it said like, Jess knows about something you did this summer or something like that. And I literally I just like pressed on the message, like his reds are on. And I just was like, let me read that really quick. And so I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? So then I like saw on his text log like a girl's name I've never seen before. And I pressed on it, and all I saw was like, are you coming home with me or not?
Oh my God.
And it was like, I'm outside, like hurry up. Like I don't remember exactly what it said because I feel like I like blacked out when I read it. And I just remember I like closed the laptop and I was like, can you take me home? Because, like, I love his family, and, like, his little brother was with us, and, like, I didn't want to, like, cause a scene in front of his little brother.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to, like, make him feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't know. So he just, like, drove me home, and I think I just, like, went in the shower and just bawled my eyes out. I think I called, like, Haley.
Oh,
and
probably.
I was like, what the fuck do I do right now? Because,
Oh
like,
my God.
now it's, like, 4 days into senior year, and I'm, like, so excited that, like, we're starting senior year together. Like, he's, like, the first boy I, like, met at Tampa. That I'm, like, whatever. Just, like, so excited to start senior year, and now I'm, like, oh, my God. Like, we're breaking up. Like, he cheated on me over the summer. So then, basically, he, like, came over. We talked about it. He, like, admitted that they, like, made out at the bar in Jersey, and that he did ask her to go home with her. Apparently, they didn't go home together. I don't know. But yeah, that's what happened. And
I wonder. Because I feel like if he's like, I don't know. Because boys are weird. Because I was going to say, if he admitted to the other stuff, why wouldn't he admit to that? But also, that's, like, way worse, I feel like.
Yeah.
I actually don't know. I think it's all terrible. Like,
I know. It sucked. It literally was, like, and I think that's, like, what, like, started, like, spiraling down with our relationship. Because then, like, I have such bad trust issues now. Like,
yeah.
It's crazy. But, like, he was, like, regretful, obviously, of what happened. And, like, we moved past it. We obviously got back together after it. So, like, it wasn't like he was just, like, yeah, I cheated on you, and, like, I don't care. Like, he was really upset and, like, regretful. So I feel like that's why we got back together.
That's better than him, like, being like, yeah, I don't care.
No, right.
And then he shaped up.
Yeah. I feel like the rest of the relationship was fine. Like, I think that I just tried really, really hard to push everything to the back of my head because, like, I wanted to have a fun senior year. And, like, obviously, like, little things would happen and I'd, like, be crazy. And I'd be like, oh, like, you're cheating on me again.
Yeah.
And it would just, like, cause a fight because, like, he wasn't. But, like, I was just, like, turned crazy because of my trust.
No, trust me, I've been there. Well, you know. You know what happened to me in high school. We just talked about it a few episodes ago.
Oh my God, I actually watched that.
And then my whatever. I literally have seen it all. My ex-boyfriend from college literally, like, tried to Photoshop, like, emails and stuff to, like, pretend he wasn't doing something.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and he also, like, held my hamster hostage in his car.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't want to make this about me.
No, please explain.
Like, he, like, okay, I never talk about him because I just don't care about him, like, in any regard. But this is just, like, will never not be funny. I found out, he was driving me to campus, and I went on his phone to put a song on. I literally just turned it on, and so he, like, was Snapchatting this girl. Mind you, I was the only other girl he would Snapchat, so I was like,
Stop.
who the fuck is that? Like, I got pissed, and he was like, fuck you, I'm not taking you to school, taking you home. No. And, like, threw my stuff out of the car window, like my Stanley and my backpack. I'm crying laughing. Like, I was actually unable to speak. He dropped me off at the end of the complex. I'm on the opposite side. So I'm like, can you drive down? He's like, no. Like, and every time you laugh, I'm driving further and further away. And so we end up across the street at the funeral home.
And that literally doesn't sound
I make my roommate get me and take me to school, and I had a show. I used to write and perform in, like, an SNL show at my school, and he's calling me. I'm not answering. He's like, if you ever want to see Cookie again, like, answer the phone. So I'm like, fuck. I answer it, and I had the phone like this on the table, and we all were standing over it, and he's like, it's just the hamster and its ball in the passenger seat of the car. And the best part was the whole time he was lying. Like, he was literally, like, trying to, like, slide with a girl. I don't even think he was successful.
God, he, like, got defensive.
Yeah. I said to him, I was like, obviously you did something if you were losing your mind and, like, holding my hamster at gunpoint, you fucking weirdo. Like,
oh my God, he's a psychopath.
Oh my God. There could be, like, 3 episodes dedicated to, like, the amount of stuff that I dealt with, but I literally just can't care enough to, like, even think about this kid.
That you didn't, like, doesn't affect you in any way. That's
we broke up. I was like,
really crazy though.
Yeah, like, it was so bad.
Did you get the hamster back? Like, he just
I broke up with him and I was like, keep her. I was like, I don't want her anymore. Like, I just didn't want to go to his apartment. Like, I just was like,
so he has your hamster still to this day.
I think. I wouldn't be surprised if he, like, ate it. He's fucking crazy. Or something. Not to be mean.
Oh my God.
I try to be nice, but
No, that's insane.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
So back to you though, 'cause but I was gonna say, like, was there like, or I guess like who ended it? Speaking of like breakups and hamsters.
Yeah, he ended it because I ended up moving back home.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna move to Tampa, but my parents were like, "You're on your own," and I was like,
Oh,
I can't afford to live in
yeah.
Tampa." And like, it is so hard to get a job there. Like, everyone that's graduating is like getting a job.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, so like it's impossible to get a job, and like if you want a minimum wage job, like in Tampa, it's $9 an hour. So like, how am I making $1,300 in rent? Like, I'm not, unless I have a full time job.
$9?
$9. I'm not joking. Like,
I
it's
have
nothing.
another random question.
Okay.
Not to go off book. So I've noticed over the 4 years of you being at Tampa that you go out like every night of the week, and I always wondered, like, how do you have money? Like,
Honestly,
is it because it's cheaper there? Because
it's cheaper, but
Yeah.
like I feel like I really didn't go out that much. But like my friends literally go out every like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I was gonna say maybe it's like
Yeah.
Vito that I'm thinking of also, like the Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah, I used to like when I first got to school, like that's
Yeah.
all I did. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I didn't go out as much. But when I did, like it's cheaper. Like they
Mhm.
always have like some weird deal, like buy one get one Surfsides or something like that. So I feel like there's like a way around it. And I feel like when me and my friends needed money, we somehow always found a way to like come up with money.
I was gonna say also, like, it's not hard to find like a free drink off
No,
like
right.
a boy.
Right.
I like Taylor knows, she's like in the back, but Taylor was like, people will bump into me and I'm like, ow. And they're like, I'm so
Like,
sorry. And I'm
buy
like, I
me a
need a drink.
drink.
Sorry.
Stop.
Oh my goodness. So I guess so you guys broke up
Yeah.
in like what, May of 2024-ish?
No, we broke up in September.
Oh
So
my
we
God.
broke so we always like talked about long distance, and he honestly always told me from the start like long distance is something I don't think I'll be able to do, because I feel like he's like a quality time type of person. So
Mhm.
am I, but like I feel like that's where we kind of like disagreed, is like I was like willing to like I was
Try.
literally working like 3 jobs to try and get back to Tampa. Like I was like, no, like this is not happening, I'm going back to Tampa.
Yeah.
So like he kind of was just like, yeah, like we'll see how it goes. But like I was like, no, what do you mean? Like it's gonna go well. Like
Yeah.
we're staying in this really like whatever. But so he went back to school in like Tampa in like August, end of August, September. I stayed home. I was like depressed first of all, because like I just left my boyfriend, and now like I'm not going back to Tampa, which is like my favorite place ever.
Yeah.
So we kind of like right when he got back to school, this is gonna sound terrible, but like I just like it like went ghost. Like he like didn't text me, didn't call me, like nothing. And like he had other stuff going on in his life, and he's like not a big texter as it is. Like he's like come over and we can hang out type of person, but you can't do that when you're long distance. So I think
Yeah.
that was like the first disconnect, was like the communication was already awful. And then after like 2 weeks where we just like literally barely spoke, I was just like, okay,
Oh my
like we
God.
need, it was terrible. I was like, we just like need to have a conversation. And he kind of was just like, I can't do long distance. And like, that's just how it ended. And like, I respected it. I was like, you know what? Like, you did tell me this from the start. And like, if you can't do long distance, like, I'm not going to force you to have a long distance relationship with me. Like, obviously, like, I wanted to stay in the relationship and like make it work.
Yeah.
But like, not when it's like one sided.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
if you're like pulling all the weight, like
Yeah. So that's when I kind
Yeah.
of was like, all right, like maybe this relationship just like isn't meant to be, because I feel like if it was, like, we would have still been together.
yeah,
And,
and
like,
especially because of like past actions, like if you're far
Right.
away, like you'd
right.
probably be
And
like,
that was
what
another
is he
thing.
doing?
That was
Like,
another thing. Like, I was already like tweaking out.
Mhm.
Like, I had such bad trust issues about what happened. So like me not being there was like, it was making me spiral.
So he stayed in Tampa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you said he works there now.
Well, he has a house there.
Mm.
So he just lives there, and like, yeah, he has a business there. So he works there.
Okay. Well, I guess it's not like, I guess it's better to like, I guess, end on better terms.
Yeah.
It always is, because then you don't have to worry about like the FUs.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say though, like, have you spoken to him since you broke up? Like, so are you guys good like now? Or like, has there been like anything else that's happened since he's like, when did you know he was going?
Okay, so There's like a lot. We ended off on like great terms, and then it kind of started being like what every boy does after a breakup. Like, oh, a week went by, like let me start getting with girls, and like
Yeah.
obviously I found that out, and then like it was really bad. Like we got into like a fight about it, blocked, unblocked each other. Honestly, from like September when we broke up all the way up until like recently, like we never like stopped talking. Like it was either like he was reaching out to me, or like I was in Tampa for a weekend and just like ended up hanging out with him and seeing him. Like we never really like did the whole like we're not speaking thing. So like up until recently. So yeah, we've been talking, and then I actually went to go visit him in Tampa for a week. I stayed with him for Valentine's Day. Well, it wasn't like planned to do that, but it like just happened to happen on Valentine's Day. But like I stayed with him, and like the week went like so good. Like I fully came back to New York, and I was like, me and TJ are getting back together. Like I like told my friends, told my family, because like we talked about it, and like everything, like it literally felt like no time has passed. Like everything was great. And then he went on vacation with his friends for like 2 weeks. And like we were like FaceTiming and talking when he was away. Like everything was fine. Like obviously, again, like I have those like back of my head thoughts. And then he was like sending me like flights, like, oh, like pick a day that you want to come back to Tampa. Like I miss you. We were like planning on me going back there. And then he went on spring break with everyone, with like all the college kids. And I was like, I'm not going to say anything because like we're not dating. Yeah. But like we were talking about getting back together. But so like I just like didn't say anything. I'm like, you know what? Like this will be like the ultimate test. Like if
this will be Casa Amor.
Literally, this is Casa Amor. Like, are you bringing a girl back? So that'll happen. And like I was just like, have fun. Like have fun in the like he's never had a spring break because he was always in baseball. So he wasn't allowed that. So like I was like happy for him that he was going away and everything. And then by night 2, my friends were also there. Night 2, I'm like getting sent videos of him making out with a girl on the dance floor.
Oh my God. You're like, should I get 34F for my seat?
I'm like, oh my God.
And he's playing tonsil hockey in the bar.
Literally. And oh my God, I feel like I shouldn't say this, but the worst part is she was a freshman.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that happened. And then honestly, like when I was told that, I didn't even say anything to him. I just blocked him on everything.
Good.
Because I was like, there's no need. Like this was literally, like I said, like this was like the, okay, did he like change and I can trust him again?
Yeah.
Like we can get back together and everything will be great. Or like, is the cycle gonna keep happening?
Yeah, like
and
the
like,
second you get the chance, you jump on
right.
it with a freshie.
Nothing against her. I feel like bad.
No, yeah, no,
but
nothing against the girl. Obviously, it's
No,
like
yeah.
him. Like you post grad, you post grad on spring break, and you pick the freshman. Am I missing something?
It's really bad.
Again, I bet she was beautiful.
No, she's
I don't want
gorgeous.
to. I don't want to make
And
it seem like I'm mad at her.
This is also another crazy thing. Like, she like called me one day.
What? Wait. Do you know her?
No, I have no idea what this. I wasn't even in school when
Wait.
she was in school.
So she called you.
Okay,
And
so
how did she get your phone number?
this is so weird. So
TJ gave a business card or something?
So basically, this is so weird. But it's like funny now. But I used to work at this like place in Tampa, and like I'm like really like I'm friends with my old boss there.
Yeah.
And like she was texting me one day, and she was like, I was at work. She was like, you need to answer the phone right now. She was like FaceTiming me, and I'm like, what is like something's wrong? And I answer the phone, and I guess like I'm not gonna say her name, but the girls,
We'll call her Haley.
Haley's like friend or something works with my boss, and like
Okay.
somehow he got brought up, and my boss was like, wait, I know him, because me and him used to like watch her dog together, like so she knows him.
Yeah.
And I think the girl was just like, oh, like how do you know her? And she was like, oh, like the girl that used to work here, like that's her ex-boyfriend. And then they started getting into like, oh, well, my friend's like kind of with him now. And so like I answer the phone, and like my old boss, like turns the camera, and it's like her on FaceTime. And it's just us on FaceTime together.
You guys are like,
I'm like,
Like, what would
Yeah.
what do you even say?
No, Grace, like, I actually was, like, speechless.
What did you say anything?
I was like,
I would have hung up.
wait, everyone said that. Everyone was like, why didn't you hang up? But, like, again,
No,
like,
I probably would have been like,
nothing against her. Like, she didn't do anything wrong.
it's just awkward.
It's awkward. It was just
Why
like,
would your boss do that? Like, why would, hey, wait, just like, who I'm with, the freshman that, like, tongued your fucking ex-boyfriend, say hi.
well, even after spring break, like, apparently they were, like, talking. Like, they, like, yeah, they were, like, something after spring break. Yeah.
Oh my
So,
God,
like,
it started out with a kiss.
Literally. So, whatever. I think she started off the conversation with, like, you have no idea what's going on right now. And I was just like, are you okay? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel bad. She's 18 years old.
Yeah.
Like, are you okay? And this is, like, how, like, the Love Island stuff started. She was just like, TJ actually just reached out to me and told me, like, I don't want to blindside you, but I'm probably going to be on the seasons of, like, Love Island. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, because, like, this Love Island stuff has been happening for, like, years now. Like, this is not, like, the first time.
That he's tried to get on the show?
Yeah. So,
Oh my God.
this is also crazy.
Thank fucking God he didn't, well, thank God for him and you that he didn't go on last season.
Oh my God, last season was awesome.
I know. Ugh.
And, like, oh my God, there's, like, so much that goes into it. But, the summer before we started dating, like, I know he filled out an application. Like, he told me that. And then I remember he asked me out, and the morning after, like, we woke up together, and he looked at his phone, and he was like, oh my God. And I was like, what is going on? And he was like, a casting director just, like, texted me, like, we saw your application, like, we're interested in, like, getting, like, literally the day after he asked me out. I'm like, are you serious right now?
I literally would have been like, block the number.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, like, damn. But,
You're like, that fucking sucks.
yeah, I'm like, but delete the message. No, but obviously he didn't end up going through. And then the following summer, someone, like, reached out to him on Instagram again and was like, oh, like, we're interested in you, like, coming on this season. And, like,
last summer?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
but obviously he didn't do it because we were dating. And, like, we watched the whole season together last year. And, like, he would always make, like, comments to me. This is why it's so funny. Like, he would just be like, imagine I was on, like, this season of Love Island. Like, it was just, like, an
Oh my
ongoing
God.
joke always with us.
Especially though with how successful last season did. I'm
Right.
so sorry though. Could you like imagine him interacting with Leah
Oh my
or
God.
like Janae? No, I'm so sorry. They'd be like,
No.
okay.
That season was so good, though.
I want to ask, like, if he was on that season, who do you think he would have coupled up with?
Oh my God.
I honestly, I'm trying to think of like,
Probably Leah.
no. You
Really?
think?
I feel like Leah's like his type. Like,
I
who
don't
else was? Why
know.
can't I remember?
I don't know why I'm.
Not Kaylor.
I was thinking Kaylor.
No, he wouldn't. He would be like, stop crying.
She'd be like, fuck TJ, fuck.
Yeah, no.
Well, oh my God, I can't even think of anyone else.
Yeah, no, I feel
Maybe
like
he could have went
Leah-
on and saved Liv.
Oh, maybe.
Anyways,
But yeah, that's how like the whole Love Island thing happened.
that's crazy that he's been like,
Yeah,
in
so this
cahoots
is
for
like
years
not a
about it.
surprise.
yeah.
But it was, so like my friends in Tampa, like whenever they went out, like they're all still in Tampa. So they're friends with TJ. And
Mhm.
he would kind of just be like, they would be like, oh, like TJ told me that he's like interviewing with Love Island or whatever. And then, so I like kind of knew about it. And then someone FaceTimed me and was like, do you know TJ's in Fiji with Love Island right now? And I was like, there's like no way. There's no way. So
Oh
then
my
I called
God.
like one of our mutual friends and I was like, is TJ in Fiji with Love Island right now? And he was like, yeah, like I'm so sorry. So like that's how I found out about
my
that he was there.
God.
So like I knew before he was even like on the show. Cause I think if I was watching the show and he showed up as a bombshell, I would die.
That would definitely be worse. Like, so you found out technically like through the freshman that he
Through
was,
the girl, yeah, but like that's how I knew that he was like actually like this is like real. Like it's not just like oh a few DMs
Yeah.
with a producer.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. So you didn't speak to him like at all before going, like him going?
So oh my God, he apparently so whatever he was like with this girl and like we didn't talk. Like I didn't want anything to do with it.
Yeah.
He texted me for my birthday. Like I answered. Like that was what we talked. He texted me the night before he left to go on Love Island.
And said, what, do you want to share? You can keep it confidential if you want.
I won't read it word from word, but basically, he sent me a song called like "You're the Love of My Life," and was like,
oh my God.
he was like, I'm gonna marry you and I love you. That's what he said to me. But it was definitely a drunk text. It was like at 3 a.m. And then like he texted me the next day like, I apologize for saying that to you. And I was like, yeah, you're okay. And then like 2 days later, I find out he's like on Love Island.
He was like, I came here for love. Okay.
Yeah, now he's like on the show, like, I'm here to find the love of my life. I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
Just texted
like
me that was love.
was there anything that you've seen on the show that you're like,
I
don't
honestly
know.
I stopped watching it.
I
Like,
would too.
Yeah. When the second
it's
I
for the
watched the
best.
episode that he came on with like Megan Thee Stallion, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
And like I just like for myself, I was like, I cannot watch this. But like obviously my friends are like telling
Updating,
me stuff,
like,
just
yeah.
little stuff. And yeah, I deleted like all social media, so like I haven't seen it. Like people will send me TikToks, and I'm like, I can't see this.
Yeah.
Like
So
what is it?
I was gonna say his journey on Love Island. I am such a piece of shit, and I did not watch yesterday's episode, and I
Okay.
didn't watch a lot of the one before because I
Okay.
was doing many other things, and I didn't have
Yeah.
time to. And then last night when I went to go watch it, I had a bad headache and I had to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not completely caught up. But to my knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
he hasn't been doing very well, like with the
know.
coupling. Well,
I
now
heard
he
about
kind of
that.
got he clawed his way back into that fucking villa like at the last second. But he I don't know, he kind of like, I know you've probably heard, but he kind of turned off the new Casa girls with like the kissing
Yeah, I
challenge.
did see that. I forgot someone showed me it, but yeah, that he was like rated all of them bad. But like I don't know, he like is an honest person.
was
like
gonna
he's
say,
not
like-
lying when he said that. Like he is a very honest person.
Yeah.
So like I feel like that's just how he felt. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I agree with you.
Mhm.
I'm like, if he's an honest person, like, it comes off like blunt.
Yeah.
But like,
I
feel
think a
like
lot
he
of
also could have
people
been like,
took it
oh,
wrong.
like maybe like upped it one
Yeah,
extra number.
Because everyone was
But-
saying like the other boys like definitely lied. But I feel like I don't know, he's also like I feel like those boys have been there.
I was also gonna say, like, he potentially also could have been doing lower ratings because he thought it was like all of the guys like girls.
Maybe.
So,
yeah.
but I'm like, that bit you in the fucking ass, bro.
I
'cause
know.
Ariana was like, what's with this dude?
I know. And I like heard like I've been seeing and heard that he is like getting like so much hate all over social media
Yeah.
and like it's like terrible. Like I don't think it's like funny. Like I think it's actually fucked up.
I think it's, well, that's like his couple that he's
Mm-hmm.
in with. Like, you've seen the pictures of her.
yeah, it's so mean.
I feel
though.
very bad for her.
Yeah.
Like, I don't find it funny. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna say, I don't know if this is like a hot take or whatever, but I don't think that their connection is genuine whatsoever.
I like am not watching
Like-
it, so I can't even tell.
I almost wonder if he was doing it to like stay in the villa, which isn't like,
I feel like
fucked
everyone on
up,
Love
but-
Island, like they have to play the game a little
yeah,
bit.
like you want to stay in,
Yeah.
of course. So I like feel bad that she's like gonna be, I don't know, she's like not in a genuine connection, and if she likes
Yeah.
him, like,
I feel like all of the Casa Amor boys and girls, like every single year after Casa Amor, like they're gone.
yeah.
Like everyone always just goes back to their original couple.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, again, I didn't watch the recoupling after Casa last night. I only know one. I only know that my boy Taylor is fucking up bad. That's all I
Uh-oh.
know. So I have to catch up. But I just feel bad, like people going after her looks and like
no,
stuff.
it's mean,
like,
and it's also so different. Like, I feel like when I watch Love Island, like it's like Sims. Like those people are
Mm-hmm.
not real. Like, and now that like I personally know someone on the show, and like you're seeing the amount of hate, like it like makes me have a whole different perspective
Yeah,
on all of it. Like I'm like that's
absolutely.
not funny. Cause like it's like they're gonna get their phone back at the end of it, and like you're like this is what they're gonna come back to. Like it's horrible.
and I mean, like the three people. There's like been 3 other people that committed suicide after
It's
the
so-
show.
yeah, right.
Last season,
Yeah.
All of the things like, I don't want to
With
even talk with
Aaron.
Aaron and Kendall.
yeah, it's messed up.
And even oh my god, what was her name?
Who?
The one that Rob left her for, the blonde girl. Oh my god, Adriana? No.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Oh
I
my
don't
god, what
remember
is her name? Do you guys know? Andrea.
Yeah.
I felt bad for her too. Like
It's so mean.
I wish I was Leah. Like I have an
Yeah,
obsession.
she's
I love
perfect.
her. I literally love her.
Yeah.
But I still like. I wasn't like I hate Andrea. Like
I
it's this show. Like I
know.
wanted Rob and Leah together,
Yeah.
but it was him. Like I don't care.
Yeah.
But I know I keep talking about season 6. I just literally like
I
was
know, it was the best
obsessed
season
with it.
ever.
But Yeah, I don't think like, I mean, if you want to talk about it, we can. But I saw like, so he's been getting hate as well.
Yeah.
I think for the show stuff, like relax a little bit. Like everyone's obviously like has their
Right.
opinions and it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like you expect that when you go on the show.
Right. That's something
But,
that comes out of it. Yeah.
like, I think people are mad that he was following like certain people on Instagram.
Yeah. I saw that.
I don't know if I want to even say the names because I don't want to like start like, I mean, whatever. That's the whole fucking point. I
Yeah.
guess I don't know. He was following like Andrew Tate and like other, I guess, far-righted people. Like not that
Yeah.
Andrew Tate's a far-right person.
Yeah.
He's a I'm like, all right, I can't spin it to like give you the benefit with that one, TJ, but
Yeah.
like I want to hear your opinion. Like if you knew he was going on sooner, would you have like talked to him about it or like maybe gave him advice? Cause I would have been like, unfollow Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
First off, wipe your socials clean. And like, they're going to find out your blood type on this show.
That's
like
the
you
thing
gotta,
is, like,
you gotta,
going into the show, like, I think we have talked about it before, not like last summer when we were like watching the show and like seeing, he fully saw like the stuff that was coming out about Kendall, like we were talking
Yeah.
about. So I think he had an idea, but like it's not like he's like this horrible person that like all these bad things are gonna come out. But like even the Andrew Tate thing, like I don't know, like I think Andrew Tate is like a horrible, disgusting human being,
Yeah, of
and like
course.
everything he says is horrible. Do I think that TJ is following him because he agrees with like hating women and like everything that Andrew Tate says? Like absolutely not. Like I know TJ is not following Andrew Tate because he hates women and like agrees with what he's saying. Like I think Andrew Tate also has a business side of things, and like
that's what he was kind of
TJ
like.
is like very like he has a business, so like I think that's what he was more following Andrew Tate for, not because like he hates women. Like I could promise you that's not why.
I think that like it just sucks like to be in that position, I guess, because like no one cares about why.
No
They're
one
just
cares.
like when you see Andrew Tate, you're like, okay, he's in jail right now for sex trafficking,
Right.
and this guy is following him.
Right. And I think they're taking that and like that submissive comment and like running with it. Like they find their one little thing about someone on the island and like you're done. Like they like ruined it with you. And it's like it's messed up. They do it with everyone.
I was gonna have a follow-up question because again, I think that he should have absolutely did a quick check before he left.
But didn't they find it on Twitter or something?
I don't know.
I don't know
if
my
it's
mom
an
actually
Instagram follow
told
or
me.
if it's a Twitter follow that he.
I heard it was Twitter,
X,
and like I don't think he uses Twitter, so he probably just forgot that he like followed Andrew Tate on Twitter.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Like I was gonna say though, so currently, like, how do you? I feel like there's another big thing I've been hearing about his brother.
What? Which one?
With his. Well, how has he been doing with running the? Oh, you're not looking at socials though.
No.
We can just skip out on that one.
I mean, it's getting sent to me.
Oh God.
Stuff.
So, how are you like? I don't know. So, what have you been seeing? Because I just started hearing some stuff
About what?
about.
I'm scared.
No, just about like his brother, like basking in the fame, like basically.
TJ and his brothers are like so close.
Yeah.
So, and like being around like his brothers and like his friend group, like I think they've been like waiting for someone in that friend group to like get famous. Like this is like their dream. Like they're like hilarious. So like I can only imagine what they're posting. Like honestly, if my sister was on Love Island, I'd be like posting stuff too. I'd be like, yeah, that's my sister.
Oh yeah, me too. I literally am like, I get it.
Yeah, I get it too. So I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
I think that we should go into one of our segments.
Okay.
So I'll start with I just got soft. Kate's not here, but Kate, do the graphic. She's gonna put it in there. So we're probably gonna have people that don't regularly watch, I'm assuming, for this episode. But I just got soft is basically a story that I have, and if Jess, you have one, you're more than welcome to share. That essentially like something that someone did that pissed you off. It used to be called Why I Hate Men, but we wanted to be inclusive and hate like all people.
Okay.
So this, I am like the last person to be embarrassed about shit.
Right.
So I'm like, look at us right now. Like, do you think that like I get embarrassed
No,
easily?
and you've always been like that.
So this is like, I needed to go to the pharmacy. I was having an issue. And I went to Walgreens.
Okay.
And I can't find what I'm looking for. I'm like, oh my God, like, where is it? I have to ask someone. Like, oh my God. And I go, the only person working, teenage boy.
Stop.
So I'm like,
was this at CVS in Rocky Point?
no, it was at the Walgreens by the tanning salon. I go, you guys, I'm like, you guys don't have like Monistat, do you? Like, and he's like, Monistat? He's like, what's that for again? I'm like, a yeast infection? He's like, what? I'm like, a yeast infection. And he's like,
No.
and he's like, hold on, let me ask it. And he's like, a what infection? I'm like, oh no, you're good. Yeast? Like screaming this across the fucking store. So I'm
And
like,
you know that Walgreens, like you're seeing someone, you know. That.
yeah, I'm like, who's around? Like, who's around right now that I'm gonna have to like, so this is why I miss, like, that's the only thing I miss from COVID. No one would know it was me if I fucking, that's a lie. They'd be like, the eyelashes and the nails, it's Grace Parisi. But he's like on his mic trying not to laugh.
No,
And I'm like this.
So.
And he's like, do we have Monistat? And they're like, it would be over there. I go, it's not. I go, okay, so you don't fucking have it. And I had to leave and just walk out. And it was so embarrassed.
No.
They didn't even have a feminine hygiene section in the Walgreens.
No, that's
I'm
crazy.
like, where's, and I'm literally fine. I didn't even need it.
Stop.
So the whole thing was just like a,
oh my God.
I was just
He was
being
probably
tested.
like 14 too.
literally, I think he was definitely not 18.
He's like clocking in after his study hall in Rocky
Literally.
Point High School.
He's like, goes home. He's like, ma'am, what's a yeast infection? I'm like,
Stop.
it's not for me. I actually need a gift receipt with it. Like, it wasn't for me.
Give me a gift bag too.
I'm like, I don't even have like anything.
That's so funny though.
Like, I was so embarrassed.
The
I'm
fact
like,
that he made you say it like 4 times.
literally, I'm like, yeah, that's actually, I'm like, it's medicine for like when you got a problem with the taint down there and like literally, like, why did you keep making me say it?
Oh,
So-
he probably actually had no idea what you were talking about.
I think he did because he was laughing. I was like, fuck you. Oh my God. Do you have and I just got soft?
I don't know. I like can't think of anything on the spot.
That's okay. We can go into about last night back-to-back segments. I wasn't even gonna do them, but I'm like,
Okay.
you like were excited, so I'm like, let's do it. So about last night is basically just a story about you going out. Do you have one?
Like a crazy story.
I'm trying to think if there's anything like we did. I went gay bar hopping actually yesterday
When?
or 2 days ago and got home at 5:30 in the morning.
No, where?
The city. I was face
Wait,
down,
that's so
ass up on the
fun.
train.
That is so fun.
And the conductor was like, ma'am, shaking me awake. He's like, I need your
Taking
ticket.
the train home after like you're hammered is the worst thing ever.
I literally could not believe I got home so late.
It's and then it's like the getting home after.
Like, I'm trying to think. Like, me and Jessica have like, we had a wild ride in high school.
We really did. I feel like we hated a lot of the same people.
Like, yeah. Like, yes, we did. Me and Jess are like the epitome of like the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Literally. I'm like, yep, I hate them too. Oh, you want to kick them out of the party? Let's go. That
Oh
was
my
bad. Like I had
God.
vetoes that one time.
I wasn't there.
Who did? Oh, I think it was Kayla.
Yeah. Like every time. I wasn't there though, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, we're just gonna move on from that.
I like literally, oh my God. I'm trying to like think of anything.
That happened in high school.
I mean, we can also reminisce because me and Jessica have like many plans. I think that she might be going to the mall and I'm also going with Arm. And then we have to go drink tonight
yeah, we're
after
going
this
out.
shit.
Yeah.
Well, Jessica, I have bad news.
Okay.
You're like scared.
Like, oh.
No, your moment of fame on Gossip with Grace is over. Did you have a good
Oh,
time?
I did. This is like so. I feel like I'm on like Call Her Daddy.
Oh my God. I know. This is like the best studio ever. This is Nam Studios in Garden City. Literally the best everything.
It's so nice.
Theo, who I spoke to, was so nice. Everything was so easily set up. The studio is amazing.
I know,
They put
it's
all of
so
our like
nice.
paraphernalia. So I'll shout them out first, I guess, but
Yeah.
it's Nam Studios. It's listed right here. There's gonna be a graphic. Jess is looking around for it.
Wait, where is it?
And then we don't have, this is a bonus episode special extravaganza.
Oh my
so
God,
if you
I
guys
feel so
want,
special.
if you guys want to keep up with what's going on, make sure you're following GWG Unfiltered on Instagram and TikTok. Jess, do you want to plug anything?
Well, I'm not using social media right now, so no.
Okay, so don't go looking for Jess.
I mean, you can follow me. I'll accept you eventually.
Just
Maybe
type in her name and you'll find it somewhere.
Oh my God, this morning, actually, there was an article on me.
Stop.
Grace, I'm not kidding. It was like, hold on, I sent it to Haley this morning. Oh my God, where is it? It's like, a girl told Love Island USA TJ to delete the photos of them together. First of all, never did that. And it's literally me.
Oh my God, we have to go talk about this.
Yeah.
So, as you guys know, we usually close out with a song of the week, but this time there's just too much going on that we're not in the mood to sing. So we'll catch you soon. Mwah. Thank you.
Bye.